Hello everyone, this is Kumar Swami. Today we are going to discuss about normalization with an example. Generally, normalization is the process of reducing the redundancy by organizing the fields and tables in the relation database. Usually in normalization, we divide large tables into small tables and define the relationship between them. And we are now going to discuss about three normal forms. Coming to the first normal form, let's talk about primary key. A primary key is the key which is used to uniquely identify a tuple in a table. We need to identify the primary key in a table initially, and each column should be atomic, and the table should have a single purpose only. Column and row order must not matter. Attributes should not have repeating values, and repeating groups of data should be avoided. Okay, coming to the second normal form. Second normal form should satisfy the first normal form, and it also should satisfy a single criteria, that is, each column in the table must be dependent on the key and nothing but the key. Most of the companies consider third normalization form as a benchmark for their relation databases. In third normalization form, we need to satisfy first normal form and second normal form, and all non-key attributes should not be dependent on any non-primary key attributes, and there should not be any derived data or calculated data in third normalization form. Let us see an example of relation database. Shop selling some products. There are 9 tables. We have supplier, customer, address, and so on. Let us consider supplier table. It has supplier ID as a primary key, and it takes number as its data type. We have supplier name, supplier details, etc. Here in the supplier name, it has some problem, seeing that in first normal form every field should be atomic, but here in the supplier name we can actually divide the supplier name into first name, last name. After the supplier, we have products. In the products, we have product ID as a primary key and product type code as a foreign key and supplier ID as a foreign key. The relationship between the supplier and products is 1 to 0 or many. Okay, because a supplier can produce a product which is 0, which has 0 or many products. Supplier can produce 0 products or many products. So the relationship between the supplier and product will be
Actually,
1
the
or
relationship
0
between the
or
products
many.
and the customer orders is many to many. But in the real world, in the relational database, we cannot show many to many relationships. So we need to create a bridge table which contains the primary key of both the tables, and also both the primary key acts as a foreign key. Here in the products table, we have product ID as a primary key, products type underscore code as a foreign key, and supplier ID as a foreign key, and products price and other product details. And coming to the customer and orders underscore product, we have orders ID and product ID as a primary key and foreign key for both the products and customer underscore products. And also we also have quality and comments. In the diagram, we have solid lines from products and customer orders to customer order underscore products, as both the relationships are identified relationships. In the customers table, we have customers underscore ID as a primary key and customer underscore name and customer underscore phone and customer underscore email and other customer details. Here also there is a violation of first normal form. Here also customer name should be divided into first name, last name. While looking at the customer and the address, we can assess that there is a many to many relationship between the customers and address tables also. So we have also created a customer underscore addresses uh, table, bridge table, which is which we know that the customer addresses is a bridge table between the customer and the address. We have customer ID, and address from both the customer
Here in the
ID,
tables,
both the
the
customers
solid
and address.
lines indicate that identified relationships. The dashed lines indicate that they are not non-identified relationships. In customer underscore addresses, we have one foreign key which is address underscore type underscore code, which is the primary key of reference underscore address underscore type. As far as now, we have completed or we have covered all the tables in the example.